You're most welcome to Prime TV Africa, and it's trending news right here. And I think if this is your very first time watching us, kindly subscribe to Prime TV Africa and consume our content because we have a lot of things going on for you. You in the diaspora, more of the time, as we represent Africa, we want to give to you some content that that is coming from Africa. And one of the things rolling in the front liners of Ghana is sperm donation. Sperm donation has become the order of the day in Africa, or Ghana to be precise. And I'm happy to chance on one guy who had an experience, who knows someone who does that. So we're going to talk to him. Let's get to know the in and out when it comes to sperm donation. Let's get to know the nitty-gritties when it comes to donation, the process and things you need to know when it comes to sperm donation. So let's go and have a chit chat. Bossman, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Please, what's your name?
I'm Archimedes. Yeah.
Archimedes, this has been the order of the day. I mean, young boys donated their sperm in the hospital and they in exchange of money. What do you know about sperm donation?
Okay, sperm donation, as I said, it has been in existence for some time now. And it helps ladies who are infertile and who cannot get pregnant the natural way. You get me? So this is what they do. They go for artificial insemination that they will put sperm in them for them to be pregnant. So it has been helping some ladies to conceive and other things like that. Yeah.
If this has been the order, do you know some people who are into this sperm donation?
Yeah, Charlie, it's a long story. Yeah, a lot of guys are into it. You
have an experience. Have you tried that before? If you tried that, how did it start for you?
You know, this is a story. At first, I didn't want to share, but as you've asked, let me share. So way back in 2016, I remember when I was hustling, like coming up, I met a friend who introduced me into that and was like, Mike, there's this business in town. And I asked Charlie, boss, anything for the boys because we are here to make money. So he said he knows of a hospital in Kaswade area that they do sperm donation, and when you go you have to pass through some tests and blah blah blah, and after that they will take your picture and you do the donation, and each donation that you do attracts 700 cedis.
So just 700 cedis. So when you heard it, were you happy doing it?
As a naive boy who wants to make money quick, at first I was very interested. Very interested. So, as I said, we went to the hospital and they take us the couple of tests, blah blah blah. And what they do is that they put your picture on the internet, and anybody that on a book, anybody that comes around.
No, they have a file that they put the pictures.
Yeah. And so if they are clients, they have a couple of clients that have been coming for that. So when they come and they look through the profile, the records, and they see your picture, and the client is interested in your stature and the way you look, then they call you to come and do the donation.
Let's talk about the ripple effects of what you read. What are some of the things that you read on the internet that stops you from going back to the hospital?
Okay, so with the masturbation, I read that when you masturbate and you become addicted to it, it affects your prostate. You get me? You'll be
by having prostate cancer.
And also, it's something that when you get addicted to, even when in future when you marry, you will still be doing it. You get me? Even as you've married, there are times your wife wouldn't be around, and because you have that addiction, you'll be doing it. That's one thing that puts me off. And the second thing is that God have a number of children that He has given every human on earth. And as of these children, there are ones that are going to uplift you, and there are ones that are going to bring your destiny down. Who knows? The ones that you are going to donate now, maybe they are your Messi and your Ronaldinho and your Cristiano Ronaldo. that you'll be donating around. Then you will leave the Atai, you will leave the Atai and the other ones with you. So in future, you give birth to some children that you are not happy. For all you know, you've donated the good ones to people. You get me? So that's another thing that put me off. And second too, you'll be doing the donation to people that you never know where the children will end up with. In future, you give birth and your children will go and fall in love, and this incest thing can also happen. You get me? So
which is a taboo.
These are some of the things that put me off for going back to do that.
So right now, if someone offered you 20,000 just for you to donate your sperm, will you do it?
When I was young, I haven't seen the joy of having children of yourself. You get me? For now, even if you give me 1 billion, I wouldn't do it, because when I go home every day and I see my children, the joy at which they do me daddy, daddy, daddy alone, I can never see my children getting to somewhere that I can't take control over them. You get me? And also, donating your children out, you don't know where they will end up with. Whether they will end up with a good parent or a bad parent. In future, you will see your ward or your son somewhere going through some stress that you wouldn't be happy as a father to see something like that. So this is the reason why I wouldn't opt to do that now.
So, those guys that get themselves involved in this, what are some of the things you tell them?
In this life, I don't judge people, because you don't know what they are going through before they opted to go and do that. But first of all, my advice I will give to them is that in every action of yours, there is a ripple repercussion that will come back to you. You get me? And every act of you will go a long way to prepare a future that awaits you. So I will tell them, before you take any action like that, think of it. Look at the bigger picture. Don't think about the money you are going to get that short period, but look at the ripple repercussion that will happen in the near future. So that's what I will tell them. Yeah.
The hospital that we're talking about, is the hospital still there?
Yeah, it's still there. But just that I wouldn't like to mention the name, because some of these boys, you will mention the name and it will be like you've given them direction to go, and they'll be rushing there. You get me? So, but the hospital is still around. It's on the Kaswa Road. Finance Hospital. Yeah.
Okay. So, Charlie, thanks for coming.